Hi everybody, it's Miss Janet. I'm one of the children's librarians at the North Merrick Public Library, and I picked out a book to read to you today called Little Red Gliding Hood. It was winter, and the river winding through the enchanted forest was frozen solid. A girl raced down to the river's edge and laced up her skates. Then she swizzled and twizzled across the ice. She did fancy figure eights, lovely loops, and willowy waltz jumps. Her spins were superb. Everyone called her Little Red Gliding Hood. Little Red's skates were worn in and worn out, no longer snow white and a little too tight. She frowned at the creases and crumples. Soon, she wouldn't be able to use them to skate to Grandma's. She went there every Sunday. No more visits with Grandma? Little Red couldn't imagine. She swizzled down the river and saw a flurry of friends gathering beneath a banner. It said, "A pair skating competition. The prize, brand new skates? Oh, slippery slush, I've got to win!" But Little Red needed a skating partner. The dish danced with the spoon, and Hansel and Gretel spun Gretel like sugar. Little Red had no one. She asked each of her friends. Little Boy Blue was just shivered and quivered. Too cold. The 7 dwarfs were more interested in passing a puck around. And Old MacDonald slipped and fell. E-I, E-I, ouch! Little Red shook her head. None of these partners would do. Maybe Grandma could help her find a partner. Little Red whisked off to Grandma's cottage, skating swiftly to avoid the big bad wolf. Over the river and through the woods to Grandmother's house I go. Let's see. Little Red arrived safely. "Oh, slippery slush," she said to Grandma, slumping in a chair. "I can't find a partner for the skating competition." "How about the gingerbread man? He's very sweet," said Grandma. "But he's much too fast. I can't catch him," said Little Red. "I bet Baby Bear would be just right for you," said Grandma. But Goldilocks thought so first. "I know who," said Grandma. "The 3 little pigs. They just moved into the brick house next door. You should ask one of them." So Little Red skated to the pig's door. Little pigs, let me in." Someone tapped Little Red on the shoulder. "Excuse me," said the big bad wolf. "I think that's my line." Eek! The wolf! Little Red sprinted away. Her worn-in, worn-out laces began to unravel. "Hey, glide back here," yelled the wolf, giving chase. He swizzled and twizzled across the ice. Little Red pushed on faster, but her boots were lopsided and loose. "Stop!" yelled the wolf. He steered clear of fallen branches with fancy footwork and sly spins in pursuit of Little Red. Uh-oh! Little Red's skate flew off! Oh, slippery slush! The wolf jumped in front of Little Red and caught her. Little Red shivered with fear. "Oh!" "You're wonderful," the wolf gently put down Little Red. "What?" "You're a super skater, but I was trying to warn you. Your laces are untied." Oh, Little Red couldn't believe it. This was the big bad wolf? "Happens to me all the time," said the wolf. "My skates are older than Rip Van Winkle." Little Red stared at his worn-in, worn-out pair, and then she had a grand idea. The day of the competition, Little Red arrived early. She laced up her worn-in, worn-out skates, hugged Grandma, and stepped onto the ice. Trumpets blared with a fanfare, announcing the official warm-up. But as the competitors swirled and twirled, a dark figure came zooming toward them. A boy cried, "Wolf!" The wolf frightened little Miss Muffet away. She bumped little Jack Horner into the corner. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and Jack and Jill came tumbling after. What a mess. Skater skidded and spilled all over. The old woman who lived in a shoe had so many children on the ice, she didn't know what to do. Little Red got mixed up in the mayhem. Help, she cried. The big bad wolf raced over. He lifted Little Red high. Put Little Red down now, the woodcutter warned, grabbing his axe. Oh, Slippery Slush, said Little Red. He's my partner. The crowd was stunned. It got so quiet, you could hear the ice freeze. All the king's horses and all the king's men put the competition together again. Music swelled and the pairs took to the ice. They wore flowing costumes and danced on ice like the prince and Cinderella at the ball. In fact, the royal couple were in the competition. The tortoise and the hare made a splendid pair. Jack Sprat and his wife did too. Then Little Red Riding Hood and the Gliding Hood and Big Bad Wolf swizzled and twizzled across the ice. They did fancy figure eights, lovely loops, and willowy waltz jumps. Their spins were superb. No one could believe that the Big Bad Wolf was actually good. That's a performance I'll remember happily ever after, cheered Grandma. The judges whispered. They nodded. They scrawled. They raised a row of perfect tens. Little Red and the Big Not-So-Bad Wolf were named the winners. Oh, what big skates you have, said Little Red. The wolf flashed a toothy grin. All the better to glide with you, my dear. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that fairy tale.